The Food Safety Playbook, a chef's essential guide in foodborne illnesses, are a grave threat to the culinary world, capable of devastating a restaurant's reputation and financial stability. Beyond the immediate health crises they inflict upon customers, an outbreak can trigger severe financial penalties, extensive legal battles, and an irreversible erosion of customer trust. Therefore, implementing robust food safety practices transcends mere regulatory compliance. It signifies a fundamental commitment to your customers' well-being and the enduring success of your business. Key strategies for foodborne illness prevention. NP Preventing Foodborne Illnesses demands a comprehensive, multifaceted approach, meticulously addressing every stage of food handling, from initial procurement to final service. NN1. Rigorous staff training and hygiene in your staff members are the frontline guardians against foodborne illnesses. Comprehensive training and unwavering adherence to stringent hygiene protocols are not merely important, they are absolutely paramount. Hand washing. Instill the critical importance of frequent and thorough hand washing with soap and water. This practice is especially crucial after using the restroom, handling raw meats, poultry, or seafood, coughing, sneezing, or touching one's hair or face. Provide clear, step-by-step instructions and ensure that hand-washing stations are consistently well-stocked with soap and paper towels and are easily accessible to all staff. Consider visible signage to reinforce these critical habits. NG Gloves. Emphasize the proper use of gloves, particularly when handling ready-to-eat foods that will not undergo further cooking. Staff must fundamentally understand that gloves are not a substitute for hand washing. They must be changed frequently, after any task switch, if they become torn or soiled, or after any potential cross-contamination risk. Proper donning and doffing techniques should also be part of training to prevent contamination. Health policies. Implement unequivocal policies requiring staff to report illnesses promptly. Employees exhibiting symptoms such as vomiting, diarrhea, fever, jaundice, or sore throat with fever must be immediately excluded from working with food and from food preparation areas. Educate staff on common foodborne illness symptoms and the importance of staying home when sick to protect both their colleagues and customers. Personal hygiene. Foster a culture of impeccable personal hygiene among all staff. This includes wearing clean uniforms daily, keeping hair tied back or covered with a net or hat, and refraining from wearing jewelry, e.g. rings with settings, bracelets, that could harbor bacteria or accidentally fall into food during preparation. Fingernails should be kept short and clean, and nail polish should be avoided if handling food directly. And 2. Safe food sourcing and storage. NTHE critical journey towards safe food commences long before ingredients ever enter your kitchen. Approved suppliers. Establish relationships and procure all food products exclusively from reputable, approved suppliers who consistently demonstrate adherence to stringent food safety standards, certifications, and regulatory compliance. Regularly verify their certifications and conduct periodic checks on their delivery and handling practices. Temperature control. Upon delivery, immediately verify the temperature of perishable foods and ensure they are stored at appropriate temperatures without delay. Refrigeration. Maintain refrigerators at or below 41 degrees Fahrenheit, 5 degrees Celsius, to inhibit bacterial growth. Regularly monitor and log temperatures to ensure consistent compliance. Freezing. Maintain freezers at 0 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 18 degrees Celsius, or below to halt microbial activity and preserve food quality. Proper storage order. Implement a strict storage hierarchy within refrigeration units. Always store raw meats, poultry, and seafood on the lowest shelves, below ready-to-eat foods. This critical practice prevents hazardous drips from contaminating foods that will not be cooked further. Labeling and dating. Implement a comprehensive labeling system. Clearly label all food items, including prepared components, with their contents, date of receipt, and preparation date. Strictly adhere to the first in, first out FIFO principle to ensure that older products are utilized before newer ones, minimizing waste and reducing the risk of spoilage. Train staff on how to properly date and rotate inventory. 3. Preventing cross-contamination. Cross-contamination stands as a primary culprit behind foodborne illnesses and can occur at numerous junctures within the food preparation process. Separate equipment. Mandate the use of distinct, dedicated cutting boards, utensils, and containers for raw meats, poultry, seafood, and produce. Color-coded equipment, e.g., red for raw meat, yellow for raw poultry, green for produce, can serve as an exceptionally effective visual aid and training tool to prevent accidental cross-use. End cleaning and sanitizing. Establish a rigorous cleaning and sanitizing regimen. All food contact surfaces, equipment, and utensils must be thoroughly cleaned with detergent and water, then properly sanitized before and after each use, especially when switching between different food types, e.g., raw meat to vegetables. Ensure appropriate dwell times for sanitizers, designated work areas. Create and clearly delineate specific work areas for handling different categories of food. For instance, establish separate stations for raw meat preparation versus vegetable chopping to significantly minimize the potential for cross-contamination between ingredients. N4. Cooking to safe temperatures. Ensuring that food reaches and maintains the correct internal temperature during cooking is absolutely critical for effectively destroying harmful bacteria. And thermometer use. Implement comprehensive training for all kitchen staff on the proper use and calibration of food thermometers. Thermometers should be cleaned and sanitized before and after each use, and regularly calibrated to ensure accuracy. Minimum internal temperatures. All staff involved in cooking must be intimately familiar with the specific minimum internal cooking temperatures required for various food items, e.g., poultry to 165 degrees Fahrenheit, 74 degrees Celsius, ground beef to 160 degrees Fahrenheit, 71 degrees Celsius, pork to 145 degrees Fahrenheit. Post clear charts in the kitchen for easy reference. And holding temperatures. Implement strict protocols for holding cooked foods. Hot foods must be maintained at or above 135 degrees Fahrenheit, 57 degrees Celsius, and cold foods must be kept at or below 41 degrees Fahrenheit, 5 degrees Celsius, until they are served to customers. Monitor and log these temperatures regularly. N5. Effective cleaning and sanitation. Pristine and sanitized kitchen environment is not merely an aspiration. It is a non-negotiable cornerstone of food safety. Cleaning schedules. Develop and rigorously enforce detailed daily, weekly, and monthly cleaning and sanitation schedules. These schedules should cover all areas of the kitchen, including floors, walls, ventilation hoods, equipment exteriors and interiors, storage areas, and dining room. Assign responsibilities and ensure accountability, and approve sanitizers. Utilize only sanitizers approved for food service use and ensure they are mixed and applied at the correct concentrations according to manufacturer guidelines. Train staff on the safe handling and application of these chemicals. Test sanitizer concentrations regularly using appropriate strips. And pest control. Implement and diligently maintain a robust, proactive pest control program. This includes sealing entry points, promptly cleaning up spills, properly storing food in pest-proof containers, and regular inspections by a licensed pest control professional to prevent rodents, insects, and other pests from contaminating food and surfaces. 6. Regular audits and documentation. Consistency and continuous improvement are paramount. Regular monitoring and meticulous documentation are indispensable for identifying potential issues before they escalate into serious problems. Internal audits. Conduct frequent and thorough internal food safety audits. These audits should comprehensively assess compliance with all established protocols, from hand washing to temperature logs, and identify areas requiring corrective action or additional training. Record keeping. Maintain meticulous and accurate records of all critical food safety parameters. This includes logs for receiving temperatures, cooking temperatures, holding temperatures, cleaning and sanitation schedules, pest control activities, and comprehensive staff training records. Such documentation is invaluable for demonstrating due diligence during inspections, identifying recurring trends, and providing evidence in the event of an incident. And corrective actions. Establish clear, predefined procedures for taking immediate corrective actions whenever a food safety violation, deviation from protocol, or potential risk is identified. This includes identifying the root cause, rectifying the issue, and implementing measures to prevent recurrence. NBY rigorously prioritizing and diligently implementing these essential tips, restaurant owners can significantly diminish the risk of foodborne illnesses, steadfastly protect their valued customers, and uphold the integrity and reputation of their establishment. Food safety is not a one-time task. It is an enduring, ongoing commitment that consistently yields substantial dividends in enhanced customer loyalty, public trust, and invaluable peace of mind. NSFOR, further comprehensive information on food safety regulations and best practices. Restaurants are strongly encouraged to refer to the detailed guidelines provided by the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, or consult the specific resources and requirements issued by their local health department.